Few names in sport carry the quiet power of Roger Federer. He never roared, never broke rackets. He ruled through calm precision. For 24 years, he turned tennis into poetry and discipline into destiny. Behind that effortless grace lies a story not just about winning, but about mastering time on the court, in business, and in life. The boy from Basel. Roger Federer was born on August 8, 1981, in Basel, Switzerland, a city of clean order, quiet rivers, and unshakable precision. His father, Robert, worked for a pharmaceutical company. His mother, Lynette, came from South Africa and brought warmth and competition to their home. As a child, Roger didn't chase victory for its own sake. He chased rhythm. At 8, he would stop mid-rally just to realign the strings of his racket because something felt off. Coaches saw it early. Early. This wasn't ego, it was focus. Federer wanted control over chaos. By 16, he was Switzerland's brightest tennis prospect, but not because of brute power. What separated him was composure. He played as if time slowed down just for him, already understanding what many professionals never learn. Emotion burns energy, but calmness preserves it. The rise of an era. In 2003, the world finally saw what Switzerland had been quietly preparing. Federer stepped onto the grass of Wimbledon and left as its new champion. He was 21, graceful, unhurried, almost unreal. That single victory lit the fuse on an era that would redefine tennis. From 2003 to 2009, he became the standard by which greatness was measured. 20 Grand Slam titles, 31 major finals, 310 weeks as world number one. He ruled every surface, 71 hard-court wins, 19 on grass, and did it with an elegance that made dominance look gentle. Rafael Nadal brought fire, Novak Djokovic brought precision through pressure. Federer brought silence, and silence beat them both. He didn't need fury, he had flow. Every match began with the same ritual: slow breathing, clear eyes, and movement without waste. When others broke rackets, he broke records. Federer once said that winning beautifully was harder than just winning, and for a generation, beauty in sport had a name. Olympic lessons. By 2008, Federer had everything except an Olympic gold. In Beijing, he teamed up with fellow Swiss player Stan Wawrinka. Together they won the doubles title, standing side by side as their flag rose. It wasn't a Grand Slam, it wasn't the center court spotlight, but to Federer it meant something deeper, a reminder that even the best must sometimes share the stage. 4 years later, in London, he reached another Olympic final and took silver in singles. The cameras caught him smiling. No frustration, no excuses. Gratitude instead. Because Federer never treated loss as failure, only as feedback. The Olympics gave him perspective. Greatness is measured not just in victories, but in grace. The billionaire mindset. By his late 30s, Federer's reach stretched far beyond tennis. He had become a global icon, admired not only for what he won, but for how he carried it. In 2020, he topped Forbes' list of the world's highest-paid athletes, earning $93 million in a single year, most of it off the court. Federer understood that fame fades, but brand endures. He built his fortune the same way he built his backhand: patiently, precisely, and never in haste. He partnered only with names that reflected his values: Uniqlo for minimalism and longevity, Rolex for timeless craftsmanship, Mercedes-Benz for elegance in motion, Wilson Sporting Goods for the tools of his trade, Jura Coffee for his daily ritual, Rimowa and LVMH for travel and style, and Swiss Tourism for the homeland that shaped him. Each partnership was less an advertisement than an alignment of principles: trust, quality, restraint. Federer's wealth grew quietly, compounded by reputation. By 2025, his estimated net worth exceeded $1.3 billion, built not through hype, but through harmony. From endorsement to ownership, most athletes stop at sponsorships. Federer chose ownership. In 2019, he invested in On Running, a Swiss performance shoe company whose minimalist design aligned with his philosophy. He joined the design team, shaping the Roger Pro. 2 years later, On went public, and his small stake, about 3%, was suddenly worth more than $375 million. He also backed Notco, a Chilean plant-based food company valued at $1.5 billion. Both moves revealed the same instinct that guided his serve: foresight. Federer doesn't gamble, he positions. He once explained it simply: "I'm not collecting companies, I'm building things that last." That sentence captures the Federer mindset: ownership over endorsement, purpose over publicity. The elegant life. We imagine billionaire athletes surrounded by noisy yachts, cameras, and chaos. Federer's world is the opposite. His lakefront villa outside Zurich, built in 2014 for around $7 million, is understated. 3 stories of glass and light overlooking still water. Inside, there's space, not spectacle. Simplicity isn't his aesthetic, his philosophy. He drives Mercedes-AMG cars because they perform without shouting. He travels on private charters, not to flaunt wealth, but to protect focus. His vacations are quiet escapes to mountains and lakes, often with his family, rarely with paparazzi. Friends say Federer lives slow on purpose. Every detail of his day, from his morning coffee to his evening workouts, is timed with almost Swiss engineering. Luxury for him is rhythm. Family and foundation. Behind the precision lies warmth. Federer married Mirka Vavranek in 2009, a former tennis professional who understood the demands of greatness better than anyone. Together they raised 2 pairs of twins, daughters born in 2009 and sons born in 2014. Family grounds him. It's the baseline of his life. That same commitment to structure flows into his philanthropy. In 2003, he founded the Roger Federer Foundation, supporting early education and sports programs across southern Africa and Switzerland. The foundation has since touched millions of children, funding classrooms, teachers, and hope. Through charity events like Match for Africa and the Laver Cup, Federer turned spectacle into service. Each exhibition, each fundraiser reminded the world that success means little if it doesn't lift someone else. He summed it up best: greatness isn't what you keep, it's what you give. The final match. When Federer announced his retirement in 2022, the news didn't shock fans, it humbled them. His farewell came at his own creation, the Laver Cup, surrounded by teammates and rivals who had shared his era. The sight of him crying beside Rafael Nadal became one of sport's most human images. 2 giants of competition sitting shoulder to shoulder, united by mutual respect. He left the court the same way he played on it, gracefully. There was no bitterness, only gratitude. His goodbye wasn't an ending, but an evolution. The habits that built an empire. Look closely at Federer's journey, and a pattern appears. His success, his wealth, even his peace come from a handful of habits refined over decades. He believes in simplicity, cutting noise before it begins. He practices grace under pressure, because emotion clouds judgment. He invests only in trustworthy people and brands that stand for reliability. He values the long game over the quick win. And above all, he maintains balance between ambition and humility, family and fame, precision and play. These aren't secrets, they're disciplines. The same calm that steadied his hand on match point steadies his mind in boardrooms. The same patience that built a rally builds his investments. Federer proves that mastery, in any field, is repetition done beautifully. Legacy of stillness. Today, Federer's influence stretches far beyond the baseline. He's mentoring young players, guiding businesses, and continuing to grow his foundation's reach across Africa. His ventures expand quietly, powered by the same mindset that won him Wimbledon. He no longer races the clock, he manages it. Where other legends struggle to move on, Federer found freedom in slowing down. His wealth keeps multiplying, not through extravagance, but through consistency. He didn't just conquer opponents, he conquered time, the one rival no athlete ever truly defeats. While others fought to stay relevant, Federer built something timeless. Roger Federer's story isn't about noise or speed, it's about rhythm. He proved that power can be graceful and wealth can be humble. From the boy who fixed his racket strings in Basel to the man who defined elegance, Federer showed that discipline, done daily, becomes destiny. He didn't just master tennis, he mastered life, quietly, completely, and forever in rhythm. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Federer's world, don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the habits, minds, and lives of the world's most extraordinary icons.